Brilliant. Who could ever have imagined that Simpson's sweeping reforms would pay off so quickly?
You know, sir, accidents decreased by exactly the number that Simpson himself is known or suspected to have caused last month, and our output level was just as high during Simpson's last vacation.
My dear, tired old Smithers, do I detect a note of jealousy? It is time. Give Simpson the key.
Mr. Simpson, don't sit on that filthy thing 1 second longer. They've given you the key.
The key.
Who's got a key? Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Oh, hey ho, men. You know, I was watching the Dumont last night, and I happened to catch a fascinating documentary on Rummel, the desert fox. Now, there's a man who could get things done. Towel, please, Simpson.
Allow me, sir.
I said Simpson.
It's a sure thing, Mr. Burns.
Well done, Simpson. Now, walk behind me down the hallway.
Can do, sir.
Homer Simpson, a larger-than-life character that transcends across multiple generations. For those of you who have never watched The Simpsons, Homer is a noted poor worker with very lazy work habits. In this episode, a shift in his outlook due to some growth of some hair, and now he's become a pivotal worker who's been entrusted with some small managerial tasks, and due to their success, has now been trusted to share the delights of the executive bathroom. It's kind of like our Year 12 students, who, once they've demonstrated responsibility and accountability in general hygiene and playground behaviour, are then trusted with accessing the common room, complete with microwaves, fridges, chilled running water, lounges and board games. Like the shenanigans of Homer Simpson, this idea of being tasked with a small responsibility, being successful at it, and then being tasked with a larger responsibility is referred to in Bible teaching and is synonymous with our faith. I'm sure that in your home life, when you demonstrated to your parents that you can be trusted to do small things, whether it be ensuring a younger sibling gets on and off the bus safely, cooking your own 2-minute noodles, or even using the credit card for some online shopping. When you've been successful at those things, then they will trust you with larger responsibilities, such as borrowing their car to drive, making dinner for the family, or even staying at home alone on weekends when they are away. The same occurs with our faith. Matthew 25:21 states, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things." We've all been entrusted to come to know God and be faithful servants. But how have you shared your faith recently? It may have been a prayer with someone doing it tough. It may have been a gesture of goodwill for someone who really needed it. Or it simply may have been choosing warmth and compassion to a situation rather than anger and confrontation. How many of you have put your faith into practice and felt the eternal reward of God's grace and love? When we exhibit our Christian values of honesty, kindness and empathy, we continue to grow in the image of Christ. We continue to grow towards God's will for us. We continue to grow into a kingdom of service. In short, we continue to grow into faithful servants. Our Lord is always for us, and I know He'll be with you for the remainder of the term. I encourage and pray for you to continue to look to be faithful servants in all that God desires for us, in the way we treat each other, in the way we communicate with each other, and in the way that we treat ourselves. Have a blessed week and go Wanneroo in the cross country.